Hello crafty friends, welcome to another card making video. In my last video I shared my trash or treasure white scraps box. These white scraps are less scrappy than my regular scraps. They're ideas that didn't really get finished or go anywhere. And I also said I was going to use the tags that I found in this box. So yesterday I recorded a video involving the tags and I made lots of cards, and then when I went to stop recording I realised my phone had shut down out of the blue for no apparent reason and I had no footage. So I've got a big pile of cards and no video. So today I thought I would show you how I made the cards and then share those cards with you. So basically I had 10 tags on that ring and I stuck them all on a piece of masking tape so that I could treat them as one piece of paper. I've cut a couple of extra tags to demonstrate the decoration process. The first thing I did was take some spun sugar distress oxide and blend it in a patchy fashion over my tags. I wasn't trying to get full coverage, just wanted to start getting some colour onto my tags. And then I took some saltwater taffy, mixed it with a bit of water, picked it up with my smusher and smushed it on to my spun sugar coloured tags. If you want to know how to make a smusher, there is a video linked below. I then dried this with my hairdryer, and then I took this stencil, which is a lovely mandala stencil, and I blended worn lipstick distress oxide through the stencil like this. And for shimmer and shine I spattered on some gold metallic watercolour and then gave it a thorough dry with my hairdryer. For my card blank I created a 5x7" card from a smooth white card, and I added a panel that was 4.5 by 6.5 inches to give it a little border. And then I added my tag. On the original card I only used one tag, but I want to use up both of these tags today. So this one's going to look slightly different. This tag I'm going to chop down so it's shorter. And I'll bevel that cut edge to make it look die cut. For my glue I'm using my usual high-tack white glue. I'll use this leftover bit to pop under this little tag just to keep it level. We'll have a little bit up the top as well. I want to make some hole reinforcers for my tags. So I've used worn lipstick distress oxide to colour this bit of card, and I've got a We Are Memory Keepers hole reinforcer punch. Just dipped that in a bit of glue. I'll add it around the hole, just add a bit of contrast. To embellish my tags I created some flowers from this flower set. I die cut them from smooth white card and then blended some wild honey distress oxide gently around the edges to colour the petals. And I chose wild honey because it's another warm colour that goes nicely with what's there already. Right, this is actually the third take of the video because, would you believe it, my phone stopped recording after 16 minutes. No idea why. I'm going to keep checking to make sure it doesn't happen again. Looks like we're good. So I think we got as far as colouring the flowers with some wild honey distress oxide. What I did next was take a finger dauber and then add some worn lipstick to the middle of my flowers. So I'm starting in the centre and flicking outwards. So we've got yellow coming in from the edge, pink coming in from the middle or out from the middle. So I did that on all my flowers. And then I took some high-tack white glue and put a dot in the middle of a larger flower and then I placed a smaller flower on top, rotating it so that the top petals fall in between the bottom petals. And then I took a bit of craft foam, flipped my flower over and used my embossing tool to curve the tips of the bottom row of flowers downwards. So they're coming upwards because I'm doing it on the back, but when I flip it back over, they'll be curving downwards. And then I flipped it back over and pressed it down in the middle. So now I've got a double layer dimensional flower. I then took my card, put some glue on my flower and then placed it down. For foliage, I used this die and some green smushy paper, and I cut out some leaves which I then glued underneath the flowers in various arrangements. So that was how I created everything, and this is what I ended up with at the end of the first video. So I've got a 5x7 card blank here. I decided to go 5x7 because my tags are quite big, so I've done a few 5x7s. So I placed on this card one of my tags centered on this third line here, and I pushed it down into the bottom left corner and left a gap between the edge of the tag and the panel that's similar to the gap between the panel and the card. I then used this die to cut a vine, and I stuck that not quite on that third line. I didn't want it to be symmetrical on this tag, so I popped it over to the left a bit. I then added my flower, added some leaves and a gold foiled thanks. And to finish off my flower, I used white Nouveau drops for a flower centre, and then added some more around for flow and movement and energy. And because I use water reactive inks, the Distress Oxide, the Nouveau drops have absorbed some of the colour, so they're not bright white. This one in the middle is a sort of pinky yellow, and these ones here on the pink background are a very pale pink. So that was the card I made in the first video. This is the card I made in the second video. So again, 5x7 with a panel of card on top. This is smooth white card. On the first one I used hammered. On the second one I used smooth because I'd used up all my hammered texture card. For this card though, I put a tag in the same position as I did on the first one, but I added a second tag. I cut it down to be a little bit shorter and overlapped it. I added some hole reinforcers around the holes, and these are made from worn lipstick coloured card, which I punched with this We Are Memory Keepers hole reinforcer punch. I then added my vine, and because I had more tag to put flowers on, I added 3 flowers in different sizes. I added my leaves again, my flower centres and some Nouveau drops, and then a gold thanks. And this time I popped the thanks on its outline, so it's got a white outline which helps it stand out a bit, I think. So out of these 2 cards, I think this one's my favourite. I like the larger embellishment, the 2 tags and the 3 flowers. And I do like the white outline. I think if I did this card again, I would put the shadow around that thanks. Right, for the rest of the cards, I created my flowers in a different way. I wanted smaller flowers. So I used this multi-size flower die. I did do double layers again, and I did colour them with wild honey and worn lipstick. And for my leaves, I used this multi-size leaf die. So with this one, I took a piece of card, added 3 tags coming in from different directions to create a bit of a gap in the middle. I then cut out that piece of card with the tags on using a stitched rectangle die. So the tags have got stitching on as well. I added some hole reinforcers, and this time I coloured them with saltwater taffy, I think, so they're not quite as bold. I added my thanks in the middle, and then clustered my flowers at either end and added Nouveau drops to the centres. For the next 3 cards, I thought I would try and use the tags on smaller cards, so I did some 4x6s. For this one, the tag is coming in from the side, This one's coming down from the top, then I've got 2 tags coming in from the right hand side, overlapped again, hole reinforcers, thanks with a white outline, and flowers clustered around the sentiment. I didn't put panels on these cards, I thought I'd keep them simple and just work straight on the card blanks. For my penultimate card, I thought I'd try a square card. This is about 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches. I did add a panel on this, added 2 tags. I cut them both down a bit so they're shorter than the original tags, and I didn't leave a gap between the edge of the tag and the edge of the panel. They are in line with the edge of the panel. I then added my thanks and a cluster of flowers in a diagonal at either end of the sentiment. It's ever so slightly naked, this card, I think. It needs something. Maybe cutting this out with a stitched panel die might have been good. Or I could add some embroidery thread in there. I think a little bit of extra texture might help. And this is the last card that I made. I took all the bits of tag that I chopped off to make the other cards, and I found some small tag dies and cut out lots of little tags, which I then used to fill a square of paper. I then stuck that square on some more cardstock and cut that out, and then stuck it in the middle of my card. I decided not to put any flowers on this one because I didn't want to cover up all the tags. If I'd clustered flowers here and here, you wouldn't see the tags, but you could do that if you wanted. Instead, I just sprinkled some Nuvo drops around. And there you have 8 cards made over the course of 3 filming sessions. It looks like this one is okay. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's given you some ideas, and I hope to see you back here very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.